Okay. Hello and good evening, my friends. It is that time again for some number of randoms in a dungeon. It's joined here in chat with our normal group of people. We got Steiner Damien with us.
Hello.
We got Nimvind or Nim Mind, as some people call him.
Merry Nimbus.
And we got Samius, who is currently under a coughing fit right now.
I'm like going cray over here.
Yeah. So we sent a message to Shoemaker in Discord. Have not heard back from him, not quite sure. I just did get a text message from Michael, who hasn't joined us in quite a while, but he said that he should be able to start joining in the next game, not tonight, but the next game he should be able to be back. But anyway, tonight's going to be probably a pretty easy night anyway, so we can go ahead and get started with the group of people that we have. It has been quite a while since we've played, so I'll go ahead and just do the recap for everyone, just so everyone is on the same page as us. So our adventurers had gone into back into the camp with the cult where they were at, and the cult seemed to had their numbers quelled quite a bit. They were disappeared. So they went back into the back of the camp where there was a cave where there was rumors that they were keeping dragon eggs, and the rumors were in fact true. Our adventurers did find some dragon eggs in the back. I believe you guys smashed the dragon eggs, correct?
Yep.
No, we took them.
Oh, you took them.
Didn't we?
You took them. Okay.
That's,
All right. So you have some dragon eggs with you. And as you guys were exiting the camp, you guys took a different path. This is a little bit of a DM retcon here, but you guys took a different path. And as you were taking that different path, you were able to come into a room that is the hold on one second. So you guys came into a room that was the Cult of the Dragon, their leader's room. You were able to find that out based on just the paperwork that you guys found in there, and you guys did find a chest in there. The chest didn't have much in it, mainly just some mundane stuff, but it did have a map, and the map was heading going up the Sword Coast, kind of towards the north. There was a line mapped out on it. So you guys left the cave and headed back to town. And when you guys get back to town, you are greeted warmly by Mayor Nighthill. He greets you and says, "Ah, you've returned. I'm glad to see that you have returned well. How are you?"
Tired.
Oh, yes, you must be. Please take your time, rest up. There will be some food for you guys tonight, food and drink, of course. Your stay here is more than welcomed. The innkeeper has been instructed not to charge you while you are here.
Wow, this guy had like a retcon personality even. This guy was a jackbutt last time we saw him.
Well, we appreciate it, and we'll be sure to ring up the tab.
So he lets you guys go. You guys go to the inn. It's comfortable, more comfortable than sleeping on the ground, which you guys have been doing. But yeah, you guys get back in, and when you guys come back out in the evening time, you guys took like a small nap. You guys come out in the evening time. You guys are looking for the monk who sent you back to the cave. And the mayor informs you that he has already left for Irithyll, which is where he instructed you to go if he was not here when you guys got back. And the mayor says that he has instructed me to tell you to meet him there. Prior to him leaving, he bought you each of you a horse, and it is currently stabled at the stable here in town.
Wow.
Alrighty then.
He says you do not need to leave quite away. Just he did say meet him in the Earthville as soon as is convenient for you. So what would you
Okay.
guys like to do?
What, take the night, get rested up? You guys want to head out in the morning?
Yeah.
I mean, I want
That
to find a place
works.
to get rid of these dragon eggs.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Okay.
And we were
So
getting ready to level, I believe, at the end of that.
you should be level
4. Right?
let me check.
I think that's right.
I feel like I leveled up at the start of what we were going to make last session, but then we didn't fire, so...
That's possible. Very possible.
Yeah, I felt like we leveled up the last time I was traveling.
Yeah.
Like at the end of the
Yeah,
session.
we'll go ahead and say that you guys are 4.
Alright. So yeah, if you guys want to head out in the morning, that'd be great. Are the eggs small enough I could put in the bag of holding?
They are about 4 feet in diameter. They are pretty large.
So what I'm hearing is a big bag of holding.
Yes.
Let's see. I don't remember how this all works now. They've changed bag of holding so many times.
It's still by weight, though there is a size dimension of the opening.
Well, I'm also not sure which one I get to make as my artificer thing. So I'm looking it up right now. Okay, so it's just as a bag of holding. Okay.
Sorry, that was an accident.
Ah.
Okay.
Roughly
So
2 feet in diameter.
you guys get a rest for the evening and heading out to Irithyll in the morning, correct?
Yeah.
Yep.
So it looks like I could put 1 in here. Do we want to do 2 bags of holding to just be able to make it easier to carry these eggs around, guys?
Probably, that sounds great.
Yeah. What do you have to give up to get the second bag?
My alchemy jug.
Oh, I think we can survive without that for a little while.
Yeah, sure, you guys can. I'm the one sitting over here eating honey and mayonnaise to be able to live.
Alright.
Fine, I'll do that.
Are we in earshot of, like, the mayor that we were just talking to?
You don't have to be. You can head
Okay.
out to the inn or wherever you wish to be.
And then just go
We
get a
can
good
get-
meal.
A near lifetime supply of honey from this tavern here. We could just, keep ordering, like, small casks of ale and just,
Why are you trying to screw
pack
this
them
poor
away.
town?
Just saying, if you needed your alchemy jug for your beer and your honey that bad, we can do that.
You just have a nice dinner and leave them a big tip.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Yeah. That's exactly what I'm going to do.
So you're just gonna just go have a dinner and then head back.
Yeah, I think so. Have a dinner, head back, meditate on our things, take our level, get up in the morning,
Okay.
double bag of holding, shove the dragon eggs in them. And
Okay.
as far as I'm concerned, we can go catch up with the main NPC.
Well, there was 3 of them.
Oh, there's
There's
3
3
dragon
eggs.
eggs?
There's 3 dragon eggs.
Oh dear lord.
Go
Alright.
ahead and whoever has it roll a check Arcana check.
Yeah.
Make a witch handle what check?
Arcana.
The highest I could roll is an 18.
I have a 5, but it's not trained. I can
Where am I
cast.
skilled?
I got a 2 and it's not trained.
Alright, well, hang on. Let me
Oh,
also
there's a number.
guidance. Let me refresh what guidance is in this particular one. A D4. Alright, so let's guidance. And then I can do it. So this plus this guy. Natural 20. So 29, sir. Or sorry,
Okay.
28 on a natural 20.
So your extensive studies on dragon egg
Oh yeah.
has told you that these dragon eggs, that unless you keep them in the proper condition and care for them, the dragons inside will surely die. And if the dragons are dead, then the eggs are no good to anyone.
Yeah. They turn into like scrambled eggs. So what are we looking at here? Like,
With that roll, you will know that these are black dragon eggs. So they want a like a dank, kind of humid, musty kind of area, like a cave.
so like the 2 bags of holdings with some dirty socks in it's not going to get the job done.
No, will not.
How much more danker do I need to make these bag of holdings be?
If you could make it humid in there, like really wet, humid, kind of hot.
Hot all the time, hot.
Well, we
Well,
could
you-
pour some
you have-
water in the bag of holding and like throw some hot rocks in there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like we could probably make it be stank with the occasional maintenance, right?
Yeah, it would just take some some finagling.
This town is definitely not big enough to unload one of these eggs, right?
Definitely not.
So while we're having dinner with the guys, we need to decide how important is it that we take all 3 dragon eggs with us. Super important. I said that this town probably can't handle us unloading a dragon egg on it.
Yeah, but I don't think they can't afford for us to leave it here either.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I said I could undo my +1 weapon and make a 3rd bag of holding, and then we can maintenance our way around with the 3 dragon eggs cooking.
And
I haven't-
once we catch up to what's his name, we can give him the eggs,
I suppose.
and then you can make your stuff back.
All right. So in the morning, I'll do 3 bags of holding, and I will not do my enchanted weapon.
Okay.
And then we'll stank them up.
Okay.
These bags.
How
are
are
gonna be-
how are you making it humid in there?
Well, I mean, we'll start with like some hot rocks at the bottom, and in water,
Okay.
and then I assume that we can get like some peat moss because it is what you normally use to wipe your tushy.
Mm-hmm.
We can like put some peat moss down there,
Okay.
and that kind of stuff should get the job done.
Okay.
I would assume.
All right. I'd like to remind everyone right now, since I didn't do it in my open, we are multi-streaming, so it's gonna be twitch.tv/topatlab/SamusRobo. If you want to see 2 different perspectives, one from the DM perspective and one from the player's perspective, it's kind of neat to watch both perspectives. Nimvin is not streaming right now. He normally does, but tonight I think that he just wants to keep his completely nude. So Twitch terms of service and all. But anyway, so yeah, we are multi-streaming. Right now is September, so if you are interested in subbing, it is the perfect time to sub, being as everything is half price. But anyways, all right. So next morning, you make your bags of holding, you put the eggs in there, and you set on your way. Now the trip is a little ways away. It'll take you roughly about 10 days to get there. by horse. You do pick up your horses. They're not going to win any races, but they're decent horses for such a small town. So are you going to now? How does this work? Do you have to take the eggs out and remake your bag of holding every night, or how does this work?
No, whenever I decide that I'm going to make new ones, or if they get destroyed, then I would have to make a new one in the morning.
Okay, but they're still good for the 10-day trip.
As long as you don't change them, then they're fine.
Okay. The eggs seem to be okay. You will need to get up, every so often to, make sure that the rocks are still hot and, yada yada. But you can do your finagling to keep them good. You guys arrive at Irithyll, which is a very large city. It overlooks a river, and its most distinguishing feature is a very bright light that hangs over the city that can be seen from all areas of the kingdom. You guys will actually have seen it on your way there. You guys can roll knowledge local if you care. If you don't, then you don't know this information, but the light is very painful to undead, and that's why you actually don't see much in the way of undead creatures in this area.
Make some sunglasses. Yeah, we all just have history checks, but none of us know anything about local.
All right, that's fine. So you guys get into this, right into the city. The guards, they're not hard ass about it, but they ask you, what are you guys carrying? What's your business here in town? They look at you blankly as nobody answers.
Well, they're just meeting up for
We're not
an
carrying
time.
anything. We're just here to meet somebody.
Who are you here to meet with? Maybe we can assist finding them for you.
Oh, we'll get it. We're all good, mate.
Oh, okay. Do you have anything on you that is not legal here in the town?
I don't know. What's illegal?
He'll list off a bunch of basically drugs, so you can tell. He will say,
Dragon eggs.
No, he actually doesn't say dragon eggs. It's basically just drugs.
Yeah,
So drugs are legal in this town, okay.
They are illegal.
Oh, yeah, that's my 6 intelligence for you.
Okay.
I go, okay. No, I don't. I don't think so. Shu's not
Okay,
here.
alright.
He's probably pounding cocaine wherever Shu's at.
He'll say, okay, well, don't cause any trouble, and he kind of gives you like a sly kind of smirk. And he'll let you through.
I drop a gold coin, behind his chair or whatever, and I'm like, "Oh, mate, looks like good fortune fell your way as a tip has fallen from the sky." And I kind of point out that he gets a tip for doing such a good job.
And as I walk through, I just kind of give him the double thumbs up like the Fonz.
He will pick up the gold coin and look at it, and he'll be like, "Huh," and then he'll give it to his partner. He says, "I think you dropped this."
Actually, I think that was mine.
The stupidest
Oh, my apologies, and he'll actually hand it to you. And
Sweet.
I hate you guys. Just trying to help an innocent guard out for doing a good job, giving us the rigmarole. It's like a man out there, boy in blue, doing hard work. Serve some extra lovin's.
Bureaucracy is his payoff. Like, he's fine. They pay him what he needs to get paid for.
okay, so you guys head into the city. It's a very large city, bustling with lots of activity. What would you guys like to do?
Meet our contact.
Okay, how are you gonna go about finding your contact?
Well, he gave us a name and a location where he was going to visit.
He did not give you a location. He told you he was heading to Irithyll. He did not say where in Irithyll.
No, I thought he said he was going to we were supposed to meet him when he was meeting some guy at some place.
Or
Where's the biggest building in this city?
there's many large buildings in the city. You guys can recall that he told you to meet with a man named either him or a man named Ornithur Froome.
Yeah, I thought that guy was gonna be like at a place.
No, he didn't tell you where.
Oh, okay. Well, fortunately, we have a bard with us who knows how to go about gathering information. Hopefully.
Yeah. What would that be? Investigation?
Investigation, yeah.
I'm the worst.
I mean,
That's
you
an
could
8 skill.
you could probably also use like, man, 5th edition. The skills are so weird. Could you persuade? I think you could persuade to get people to like help you, right?
Yeah, I have a +9 to that, but
Okay, so you go asking people. You ask several people about the monk, and nobody's heard of him.
Yeah, no, talk the local guy.
Yeah,
what
and then
about
you
the
ask
local guy?
you ask about Ornithar Froome, and they say, oh yeah. He's probably at the Pair of Black Antlers Inn.
Yeah, that doesn't sound familiar.
Perfect. That sounds like the place we need to be.
Hey,
So-
Nim, in a separate series of conversations, did you see what the going price would be on a black dragon egg? On the black market here? It seems like
I
that
rolled
seems
a
reasonable.
19 +9.
28.
Most when you're like kind of looking around to try to figure that out, they will say, oh, that's a coveted item, but most people here won't buy it. And then one guy will overhear you, and he will say, hey, I know where you can sell that at.
Well, he's not
Does
flashing it. This is a theoretical situation.
No, I know.
Does this guy seem like legit, or does he seem shady, or like
roll sense
overly
motive.
or overly
An
interested?
insight.
Or insight? Yeah.
Oh yeah, this guy's totally legit.
Yeah, you think he's pretty legit. Nimvin, you can tell that he's like, he's very apparently turning his back to the guards, whispering. He's being shady.
But shady in like where he's talking about shady stuff, or shady like he's trying to be shady to us.
Like he's talking about things that are not legal.
Oh yeah, this is the good stuff.
He'll say to you, "Yeah, you have anything that you want to sell? Or you interested?"
Tell him we know some people that might be bringing in an egg into near the city, and we could act as intermediaries if we knew a guy.
Well, I can hear you, little one, but okay.
I intentionally don't talk to him. I only talk to Nim.
I think we can make something happen. Why don't you guys meet me? Let's say 11:30. Behind that alley right over there, and he'll point across the street.
Why can't we just have a conversation right now in public? This sounds.
Oh, this is far too sensitive to be having here in town.
What? We just have a beer. No one cares. Look at it. It's like the meme of the dinosaur guys from Jurassic Park.
Well, if you don't really want to, if you really don't want to sell your product, then I guess I can move on, and he'll start walking away.
Okay, well, I'll just be like, all right, well, I'm sure we'll find another person that's willing to make a bunch of money.
I doubt that, little one.
Is all on board with doing things during the daylight.
I doubt that, little one, as he's getting further away.
Okay, well, bye-bye.
Okay.
I just kind of shrug my shoulders. I guess we'll fly around on black dragons, guys.
There's 3 of us and 3 eggs.
I mean, why not? Make a pet dragon. I can start learning how to handle animals.
Oh yeah, I think women would fucking love it when I'm on a black dragon.
Yeah, right? Like your lady'd be on board. Nurture over nature, right? We're gonna teach these little dragons love and friendship. Alright, well, let's go find our other guy.
Okay.
Can't believe anything crazy. To the Black Anvil Antler.
All right. So you head to the Black Antlers Tavern. Pair Black Antlers Tavern. And inside you will see there's lots of people around. They all have drinks in their hand and they are being very joyous.
Oh yeah.
Start playing music.
Oh, now he just killed the buzz.
Okay, so you guys walk in. Bartender asks you what he can get for you.
Two ales. My friend would like to join the merriment, and then I let him know that we're here to meet such and such.
I'll take a glass of, or a mug of your finest hard stuff.
And I'll have a milk.
He'll look at you kind of funny, but he'll actually get some milk out and hand it to you. Kind of warm, tastes a little old, you know.
Perfect, just like babushka makes.
Okay. So you guys get your ale, sit down, and start drinking.
Sweet. Did he say anything about I'm here to meet so and so, whatever the so and so is?
Oh, you said I'm here to meet Ornithar Fume?
Yeah. Never gonna remember that name.
He'll actually say, oh yeah, yes. He points over to a table, a very large table, and there at the table is
Dead silence.
I'm trying to figure out how to show this to you.
Dun, dun, dun.
I only can see nudes.
You can only see nudes? That's a superpower.
I'm completely blind unless it's nudes.
Aww.
It's
That's
called nude
adorable.
location.
Just image in roll 20.
All right, I just put it into all of your folders.
Oh, what a
Folders.
sexy door. It's under the journal entry, down in the player handouts.
Ha!
I'd tap that.
Do I recognize that hand? That's strangely patting his belly or rubbing him?
He's obviously wearing the other gauntlet just like it as well.
What is your religion?
-2.
But what religion are you?
Atheist.
Okay,
I
then
don't
you
think-
don't
I don't-
recognize it.
I don't think I put one on here.
Okay, then you do not recognize it.
Okay, so Onthar, what's up, my man? Throw him some knuckles.
You go up to him. Do I know you, friend? Have a seat.
I say we're friends of a friend, and I mention our monk comrade.
Oh, Leosin, you must be the heroes of Greenest. Have a drink on me, and he'll wave his hand over and tell the bartender to bring 2 large ales each.
Sweet.
The bartender will come over and put the ales down, and he picks his up and just starts drinking very heavily from it.
I hold up
and-
my milk and I'm like, no, thank you. I'm still working on the first one.
I take one of Nim's ales and drink it.
Okay. Sam, are you drinking?
I'll drink my drink.
Okay. He
And
downs his cup.
I was gonna say I go like chug for chug, and I don't put mine down until he's done.
He pounds his entire thing back as well as you do. Sam, do you drink as long as he does?
No, I just have. I'm a regular person. I'm not crazy.
Okay.
Look at him.
Well, I'm gonna try to out chug him with milk.
I probably go to that guy's knee.
He puts his cup down, wipes his mouth off, and smiles at all of you, especially you, Steiner. He says, "Ah, man after my own heart. Good lad." And he says, "I'm so glad to have you in my presence. Leosin said you may join me here, and I'm glad that you've made it." He'll say, "Come, another," and he pulls his second cup over and starts drinking heavily from the second cup.
I grab Nim's second cup and I try to beat him.
Okay. Roll a Constitution.
Yes. A save or just a check?
Just a check.
Oops.
That first drink is still not settling quite in your gullet, and you get it down, but you have some trouble. He's done with it, done with his before you're even halfway done with yours.
And I just let out the biggest belch, and then give him a little wink.
Ah, yes. Good fun. So tell me, how are you enjoying my small town? And he'll kind of give a wry smile.
Oh no, it's all good. We met some lovely people.
So far, so good. I mean, we literally just got here, and I just play with my signet ring.
And he'll look. What is your signet ring?
It is of the house Tavia. Just a minor noble family, I guess.
Yeah, he doesn't really pay much attention to it. He says, "So, what exactly brings you city?"
Yosin.
Oh, Leos, and he'll be here later this evening. If you wish to join in some festivities with us, he'll be here, and you can speak with him then. But until then, we are gonna drink and be merry, and I believe there's some other enjoyments planned for later in the afternoon.
Awesome.
Sounds great.
So a little bit later, you'll see he orders drink after drink after drink. Do you try to keep up with him, Steiner?
No.
Okay. So he orders drink after drink. Basically, he will order you guys a drink for like every two that he drinks. And later in the afternoon, he will say, I think the festivities are about to begin. And he stands up, and you see that the several of bartenders and the wait staff there are starting to move tables around and putting paper up on the wall. Do you guys interested in any of that, or
Putting paper up on the wall?
yeah, they're putting like looks like parchment, like signed up sheets almost.
Yeah, let's go check out the shine up sheets. Like,
Yeah, see what the
take part of
signups
the
are
thing.
for.
Okay. So when you guys go look over at the sign up, it's they look like tournament sheets, and some of them are for horse riding. There's some what they call that basically it's wrestling. There's arm wrestling, and then there's obstacle courses.
Awesome.
That is pretty sweet.
So as you guys are looking over at the paper, Ornithor will come over to you and kind of slap on your shoulders. He slaps um, Samus and Steiner on the back. Not hard enough to hurt you, but you definitely get jarred. And he says, looking at our activities. Are you guys going to join in any?
I tell him I'm just looking, killing time, mate. Looking to.
I'll sign up for one.
Oh, good man, good man. Which do you think you sign up for? If not all of them, and he gives you a smile.
There was an obstacle course, an attorney, and what was the other one?
There's an obstacle course. There's horse riding, arm wrestling, and just straight up like sparring.
All of them. Because why not?
Very, very good, very good. And he looks at you. Are you sure you're just looking? He looks at you, Sam.
I mean, none of these look like they pertain to my particular sets of skills. I'm much better at cheering.
At cheering? You're good at cheering, eh?
I'm a cheer.
Oh, well,
cheer my mate on.
Perhaps there will be some benefit for that. He kind of grimaces and looks away from you. And what about you, young man? And looks at Nimvin.
I'm a performer, not an athlete.
That's true. I watched him try to climb a wall. I tell this amazing story about how Nim can't climb walls.
Sure, roll a perform.
12.
Okay, the story's not captivating, but it's decent. Good retelling. And he, pardon?
Can I tell a story
I mean, you can butt in if you wish. Yeah.
about how I saved them from being beheaded the next day?
You can roll a bluff on that one.
Well, when they were getting beheaded, when they got caught in the tent, or not in the
Sure, roll a perform on that.
You have me rolling, dude. Like, that's great. That was exactly how it went down, too.
Yeah, I mean, it's an okay story. You can tell that he's not that interested in either one of your stories, to be honest. But it was good telling. So Steiner, you sign up for all of them. Sam and Nim, you've signed up for none of them. So the horse riding comes, and I need Steiner to make a ride check.
Nice.
So you get up to the line, and they yell,
Go first.
3, 2, 1, go, and you get about 100 feet, and you fall off of your horse.
And you landed in the land of lost souls.
And I just make a show of like puking. Or dry eating at the
This
very
is
least.
spectating. So we are DDO streamers, Dungeons and Dragons online streamers, and this is a streamer kind of show. But you're welcome to stay and watch. We are multi-streaming at multitwitch.tv /top/Samus Garobo. But okay. Anyway, so you get about 100 feet off of your horse, and you fall right on your back. You take a little bit of damage, but not too much. But you're pretty much out of the race. Your horse continues to ride off without you, and you're a little embarrassed. But,
I cheer my heart out. I mean, I'm
You what?
I'm cheering my heart out. I'm hooting.
cheering
I'm
your heart out?
hollering. I'm like, hot damn, way to go, mate. You're the best. Like,
Okay.
that was the best falling off a horse I've ever seen. You are the best ever.
All right. So you the next contest is the horse riding contest, or excuse me, the sparring contest. So go ahead and roll a series of attacks. We'll say 4. Let's roll 4 attacks.
Vortex. Okay.
Please fumble 4 times.
So you do your best. You're fighting. You get a good shot in the very beginning, but your opponent seems to be pretty well adversed, and you guys are pretty evenly matched. And you guys will end up hitting each other. You will win, but you're like exhausted at the end of the fight. But you can see Arthur is out in the crowd, and he's smiling like ear to ear. And he yells at you, "Well struck, young man, well struck."
Oh yeah, I'm cheering you on too, buddy. You're the best. You're the best hitter of people I've ever seen. Oh my god, so much cheering.
Okay, you're doing great on the cheering, Sam.
Oh man. The best cheerleader.
I just look over at him and be like, I don't see your lazy ass out here.
I like punch Onthar a little bit, like with the cheering.
You say that to Arthur or Sam?
Samius.
Okay.
I'm like, no, I'm here to cheer on you. Like, I throw you a towel to wipe your face off.
Did you say that you kind of like punch Arthur on the
Yeah,
arm?
you know how like people are like, when your friend's doing well, you like hit the guy lightly next to you, and you're like, yeah, that's my mate. Like, yeah.
Roll a reflex.
A reflex. Oh boy.
So he's punching you back.
Yeah.
Hard.
Let me see if I can remember how to do that with this thing.
It's a dexterity check. Sorry.
It's just dexterity checks on this one. Okay. Bam. Boosh. Oh man.
You're able to kind of like duck away a little bit as he like slaps you very heartily on the back, and almost knocks you out of your chair and says, "Ah, yes, your friend is very very good at."
Oh yeah, right. See, he's the best. He's the best at falling off of horses and hitting people in the face with axes.
Very good.
What's
Is
the
anybody
next
else
contest?
entering like all the events?
Just realized I was on my starting soon screen. I apologize for that, my viewers. Anyways, so what was that now?
Am I the only one who's entered all the events?
Yes, you are.
Also, okay, so what's the next event?
So the next event is the arm wrestling event.
All right, I go Onthar. My man is so great at arm wrestling.
I'm gonna cast Hex on the guy that I'm arm wrestling.
You want to bet 2 gold that my man's gonna win? Is that legal here? I look around afterwards.
I'm not trying to do damage, but
he will say, a betting man. Sure. How about we make it 4 though?
4. Oh man, I don't know. 4. All right, done.
Okay. So he will put his 4 gold down on the table sitting next to you.
I'll put my 4 gold down as well. Let's do it.
oh no.
All right. So now Steiner, roll a strength.
All right, but I cast Hex on my opponent, so he has disadvantage.
So you go to cast something, and you will see Arthur will stand up and say, "Wait, no casting. That is unfair."
I was just saying a little prayer.
He will look at you and say, "I do know my spells, young man."
All right, I'll let it go.
I look at him and I'm like, I can't believe he would do this. He's already massively advantaged. Why would he need to cast a spell?
Okay, roll strength, Steiner. So you go to brace up. There's a very large guy in front of you, and he starts to grab onto your hand, and you can tell he's ready. He's hold on.
Oh man, you have no idea how much cheering you're about to get, Steiner, for getting your arm ripped out of your socket. I'm gonna cheer so hard.
All right. So he braces up, ready for you, and he just completely shoves your arm down and almost breaks it. Actually,
I jump to my feet and I begin cheering and
I say best 2 out of 3.
hooting and hollering.
That's not how it works. And you'll see Arthur will kind of give you a smile and will say, "Well, it was a pleasure betting with you, sir." And he'll reach over and grab all the gold off the table.
And I just look at my opponent and say, rematch? 2 out of 3.
Perhaps later over drinks. And he'll get up from the table.
I look at. I'm like, wait, no, look at him. He got his arm completely buried in that table. What are the rules to this game?
He will tell you if his arm touched the table, then he's out.
Well, he's got 2 arms. Both arms touch the table. This is a weird game. What's the next game? My friend will definitely rock that one.
So see, there was the sparring, the horse racing, the arm wrestling,
Obstacle course.
and the obstacle course. Yeah. So yeah, I need you to roll 5 dexterity checks.
Can I sign up for this one?
If you wish, yeah.
I'm down.
I think Steiner just racked himself.
Yeah.
Twice even.
He pulled a groin.
Okay. Nimvin.
Oh wait, hang on, I gotta cheer for my dude first. Yeah! I'm the worst
I don't
at cheering.
get the 4 + 1.
Are you making a save or a check?
No, I'm hitting the dexterity itself. Not the save.
I'm not sure why you're getting a 4 + 1.
Yeah, because,
What's your dex modifier? Is it 4?
yeah,
Yeah, look. What is your proficiency bonus? Is it 1?
it's 2.
I don't know.
Seriously? Alright. Reload.
So Steiner, you and Nimvin are like neck and neck in the very beginning, but you take a bad trip over something, and Nimvin pulls ahead of you. He actually pulls ahead of the pack pretty well. You take a second stumble halfway through, and you realize that you've kind of just lost. So you pretty quickly just kind of like give up. Nimvin, you will actually be neck and neck with another man for quite some time until about the very end, whereas you pull ahead of him by a good stretch, and you end up winning this competition actually.
Oh, that's awesome.
I cheer so hard my throat goes hoarse.
You are awarded with the bartender will be like, 3 ales for milks for winning.
Oh, awesome.
And I didn't get anything for winning, like, the tourney?
You will actually get room for the night.
Okay.
Because you won the big tournament. That's the big thing here.
I won the important thing.
Yes, you did.
Horse racing?
Pardon?
No, the tournament fight.
Oh, okay. I thought horse racing would have been funny.
No, the tournament fight. He lost the horse race bad.
No, he was the best falling off his horse racer. I think he should get a special medal for that. In fact, I will make him a special medal.
He fell off his horse the fastest.
Yeah.
He wins.
That's right.
Oh. So Arthur will come up to you and says, you guys are brought much enjoyment to this. Thank you for coming. And we are going to go ahead and close down now for the time being to get ready for this evening. And we wish you to come back. Leosin should be here that evening. It is the D24 signer.
Just clearing my dice.
Oh, okay. All right. So you guys leave. You head. There's a local, another local tavern. You head there and just kind of wait. And as you're waiting, about an hour later, you will. This is getting towards the nighttime. There will be a small man come in. He's young, pretty skinny. And he says, "Are you guys the heroes of Greenest?"
Who's asking?
My master, Froome, has wished me to collect you.
Okay.
Okay, they
Do
don't.
we know Froome?
Yeah, it's Ornithar.
The guy we were just drinking
Oh.
with.
Oh. Okay. Sure.
So he goes and leads you back to the inn or to the tavern,
This feels like a trap.
and he leads you to a secluded part with a door. And you will enter the door, and you will see Ornithar as well as Leosin in there. Let's see. Firm Squire shows you to a private space off the tavern's common room and closes the door when he leaves. Waiting for you in the room are the broad-shouldered human paladin, the monk Leosin, and many pitchers of dark red wine. The paladin's face wears a serious expression, unlike its usual open countenance. My friends, we have important business to discuss. At this point, you know almost as much as about it as we do. And thanks to you, we now know twice as much today as we did a 10-day ago. Something rotten is afoot. We have no formal organization to oppose these rascals, not yet anyways. We're working on that. And we need people like you who know how and when to fight, and how and when to keep their heads down and observe. We can't promise you anything except long days filled with danger and stress. But what could be better than that, eh?
Long days without stress and plenty of beer.
He will say, that is good, but there's times that we must step up and take a different kind of enjoyment in life.
Does that have anything to do with the dragon cult?
This does, yes.
Well, as long as it has to do with them, I'm rutty, because they stole someone from me.
A little bit of payback.
He looks over at you, Sam, who has not responded yet.
I put on my serious face and I just kind of look at him.
You wish to, you will help us, correct? Continue to stare at him.
I mean, like, I don't know this paladin guy very much. We had fun today. I don't know him that well. Monk dude.
Yeah.
Here's I know we like rescued him and he disappeared on us. Like, I'm not gonna not help people. So like, if you have information of people that need helping, I'm happy to help. But I'm not going to like sign up for some shady organization just because, you know, one guy I had to rescue and the other guy I went drinking with for the day.
So he tells you all. I wish for you to head north and gather in and join the caravan that is heading up. I want you to keep an eye on them, see what they are carrying, where they're carrying it to. I do have a contact in Waterdeep that I would that you can meet up with, and he can help you get hired on to the caravans. I just wish for you to do this. This is very important to us. We do need to figure out what these scoundrels are doing.
Seems reasonable, but I need something from you two.
Can I insight check him?
Yeah.
To see if he's like over embellishing like the threat or leaving something out.
Go ahead.
Oops, sorry for the 3 rolls. Nope, go with the first one.
Okay. He seems very serious, more serious than he normally is, and he doesn't seem to be leaving anything out. He's just very serious right now. He'll look at you, Sam, and say, what is it that you need from us?
This is Anthar.
Ornithar, yes.
I look at the monk because I feel like I know him the best.
Okay.
I've had his life in my hands.
Okay.
I look at him. I open up one of my bag of holdings and I show it to him.
He will, you'll see he kind of gets taken aback. He'll say, is that what I think it is?
I don't know. Do you think it's a puddle of fruit? But it's not
And
a puddle of fruit.
He'll look at you. May I? And he like motions to like, you know.
I hand him the bag. It's fine.
Okay. So he takes out the egg and he puts it on the table. You'll see Arthur will get even angrier, and he kind of like grips at the hilt of his hammer, and the monk will kind of like will put his hand on him and say, "Calm, brother, calm." He will say, "Did you find this in the cave?"
I mean, there was valuables in the cave.
He will say, "This is such a terrible development." He will say, "Thank you for bringing it."
It gets worse.
No, just hang on.
How does it get worse?
Well,
this is a baby black dragon.
Yeah, which means there's a mommy black dragon.
Yes, that is how it works. Yes. Was it there? It was. I mean, you guys came back, so surely it wasn't there.
We are relatively skilled at the things that we do.
I killed it myself, actually.
What color dragon was flying around
It was a blue
the
dragon.
castle?
Blue dragon.
Well, there was also a blue dragon that attacked the village.
Yes, we are aware of that.
I say that this dragon egg was being protected by a dragonborn scum and a bunch of giant mosquitoes.
Oh, that's terrible.
I know my friend over here has mosquito bites still.
He will say, "It is now more vital than ever that we find out where they're going." He'll say, "Usually a mother dragon does not just have one. We need to know if they took the others with them, or what they're carrying and where they're carrying it to."
I say, if I were to leave this egg with you guys, what would you do with it?
Froome will say angrily, "Destroy it," and the monk will say, "We will use our best judgment as to what to do with it. My friend is hasty in saying destroy it, but it must be looked after very carefully, because in the wrong hands, this could be a very, very powerful weapon."
Also, in the right hands, it could be a good. This is a baby, people. This is an important life. You just don't go kill things.
That is a valid point, but you must understand it is within a dragon's nature to do evil. Most dragons.
I mean, it's like, isn't it like common history that the giants and dragons had a war or something like around?
It is.
Dragons are evil.
Not all dragons are evil, but.
So this dragon is
Maybe
evil
are.
just because it's black?
Because it's chromatic.
I look at the guy right in the eye, make him feel real uncomfortable.
He will say, "Yes."
I go, is a sword held by an evil person evil too?
Okay, so we're not going to get into the politics here, buddy.
I want this guy to feel really bad and tell me he's not going to kill my dragon if I leave it here.
He says he just continues to say that he's going to use their best judgment on what to do with it.
I don't like the sounds of this.
They probably all should die anyways.
Are eggs? Seems like a hasty, predeterministic solution.
You'll see Leonson is looking at you, eyes raised, and he says, "Eggs as in plural?"
Oh, I didn't say that to him.
Well, you are saying it.
Yes, eggs is in plural.
So you have more than one.
I point at it. Eggs.
This is an egg. Whereas the others?
I point at the egg and I say eggs. And serious Samus slips away back to chaotic Samus.
Okay.
He has a weird speech impediment. It's kind of hard to understand him sometimes.
He'll look at you kind of quizzically. He'll say, "This is all very quite interesting, but we really must know if you guys can help or not."
Well, I'm an enemy of the dragon cult, so count me in.
I sit down and start to color.
You can count on us.
I knew I had. Arthur will say, "I knew I had reached out to the proper people, good people at heart." He will tell you that he is part of the Order of the Gauntlet. He has agents all over. If you wish to join with his organization, then he can offer assistance through his agents. He will kind of make a little bit more of a downgraded voice, and he will say, "Leosin here is part of another organization. If you wish to join him, then I'm sure he had something to offer." And Leosin will stand up and say, "Yes, we have many agents all over. We are a little bit less, how should I say, widely known and open with our gatherings." And he kind of like looks at Ornithor a little bit, and he will say, I serve the Order of the Harpers. If you wish to join with us, we just wish that you keep our business our business."
Deep down inside, I'm sighing so much, and I draw my little coloring picture is me holding hands
I
with that
just
monkey
flash him
guy.
like a little double thumbs up.
Which one?
Leosin.
Leosin? Okay.
Because the other guy did. As fun as he was, he seems kind of like a.
Kind of like a what? A douche?
Like, yeah.
Okay. All right. So, Nimvin, what about you?
I give him the thumbs up too, simultaneously with Steiner.
Okay. And Sam, you're just coloring. What did you say you were coloring?
I draw a picture of the three of us holding hands with the monk.
Okay. All right.
I gave him
So
a
he
picture.
will. Arthur will stand up and he will give you the name of a man in. He will say he's a merchant on the outside of Waterdeep, just right outside. I'm sure that if you meet with him, he will be able to assist you with getting work on the carriage, on the caravan, heading up north. I have arranged for a boat to carry you and your horses up to Waterdeep, and from there you can hook up with the caravan and head out. When you find out where and when they are going, you can tell one of the agents of whichever group we're working together in this in tandem, and you can send word back, and we will send word for what our next course of action will be. He will take a heavy drink from his cup, and he will raise his demeanor to a happy demeanor, and he says, "I look forward to having great adventures with you, my friends." And he pounds his drink down and leaves the room. Leosin will say to you, I'm very grateful for you coming and meeting me. Hopefully the horses that I have provided were of satisfaction to you. This is only one of the many things that we can offer you. So he will hand out to you guys sigils. They are crescent moon sigils, and he says you may wear this openly if you wish, or wear it privately, but this is your proof that you are one of us.
And
I
what
slide back. Oh, go
exactly
ahead.
does that mean here, like in town or
It's a
Waterdeep
necklace.
or other?
It's a necklace. He's saying that you can wear it openly, like you can wear it above your armor. Just if you're trying to get information from a harper, then you can show it, and that is your proof that you are a harper.
It's our
Oh.
Harper pins.
It is your
Okay.
harper pins, yes, basically.
I thought it was like the group, both of them.
No. So Ornithar is part of the group called the Order of the Gauntlet, and Leosin is part of the Harpers. Just the two groups are working in tandem for this threat.
Gotcha. I misinterpreted
Okay.
what the logo was.
All right.
So he'll hand those to you.
Yep. As he hands these out, I go back to Sirius Samus and I look at him and I go, "We're ignoring the important situation." And I look at the egg. What are we doing with this?
He said, I've told you many times, I cannot tell you whether or not we are going to destroy it or not, but we are going to figure it out.
I look at him and I say, "It can't stay here like this," is what I'm saying. It either goes back in the bag with me, where I can take care of it for safekeeping, or we go put it someplace and I explain to him the ecology of this dragon.
He will tell you, based on your current mission, that he does not believe that it would be a good idea to take it with you.
I say I normally would agree, but now we need a safe place to put it. Someplace preferably secure. I don't want to come back and find scrambled eggs. So we need...
Roll a diplomacy.
Waterdeep.
They don't have diplomacy anymore.
It's persuasion. He will tell you, he will keep it at his home. And keep it alive.
Alright,
He will... Pardon?
Let's go. I'll slide it back
Okay.
in the bag of holding and we'll go to his home and we'll set it up.
Okay, so you go to his home. It is a small, meek little home. He kind of grimaces as you walk in, starts cleaning up a little bit, and says, "Put it over there, next to the fire."
I look around. Is there room for two more?
Yes.
I look at him and I say, I was not entirely forthcoming with our paladin friend.
I could tell.
Of course. And I pull out another bag and I pull out the other egg.
Okay.
And I say,
He looks kind of stunned. How many did you find?
at least two.
Okay. I will care for these eggs. If they do hatch, however, and they attack, I will defend my life and the city.
That is totally fine. But I'm a big believer in nature over nurture, or nurture over nature. So just because something is bad doesn't mean that it always has to be bad. And I kiss the little eggs and I hold them and I give them lots of love before I leave, and I tell them I'll be back to give them more love later.
Okay.
I tell them that everybody has goodness inside them. And I take the little pictures that I've been drawing for them and I leave them on the eggs of the three of us on a big pile of treasure with their black dragons hanging out, singing.
Okay. Okay. So you leave the two eggs there and you take the third?
Yes.
Okay. So he will set the eggs up. He'll actually throw some water onto the fire to kind of make it a little bit more humid. And he will say, journey well. Let me know through agents if you do need anything. Just, this is very important. So please keep your head straight.
say we'll do this. We'll do the best we can, but no, we saved you, right?
This is true. You did.
And I say now we just need the favor repaid is all. And guess we go back to the wherever we're bedding down for the night.
Okay, so you go back to the inn that you were assigned to, basically, and you sleep for the night. The next morning, you guys get up. You are again greeted by the squire. He tells you that you are to meet Froome at the docks, where he has arranged for a boat to carry you to Waterdeep.
Okay.
I've never been in Waterdeep. I've been outside of Waterdeep. I've never been in.
Oh, that's funny. I switched the my infusions around as needed.
Okay. All right. When you get there, Froome will hand you. He has a smile on his face and he says, my brave adventurers. Glad to see you slept well. The boat is just about ready to go. The horses, they'll be uneasy on the boat, but they'll make do. So you guys will you guys put your horses on the boat, or?
Yeah.
We should
Might as well
honestly
on the
just
boat.
sell the horses and get new horses there. If you need horses, like horses on boats are bad.
He will hand each of you a pouch containing 50 gold, and he will say, "This is for the expenses on the trip. Anything that you need, this should cover it." The boat will be leaving in an hour. If you wish, you can go to. He tells you it's a little arms shop next to the inn, the tavern that you guys were at, his tavern. He will say, if you wish to go over there, you can be suited up well on my dime.
Oh,
On his dime. Okay.
I always wanted new teeth.
So do you guys go to the arms shop?
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
I want to get a dapper set of nice, tuxedo quality, mithril chain.
So you go to the shop. There's an older guy there. He is waiting for you. He says, I was told you'd come here. Come in. And he grabs you, Steiner. He grabs you first and pulls you in towards the middle of the shop, and he immediately starts measuring you. And he's moving around frantically as he's measuring you.
Okay.
And then he will say, "Oh yes, I think I have a suit of armor that'll fit you. And here," and he shoves an axe into your hand.
Is it nicer than my axe?
The axe feels nice. It's a very nice weighted. It is akin to masterwork.
Okay.
And it's a good weapon. Basically, he's going to do this with each of you guys, and whatever weapon you guys use, you guys are going to get a masterwork version of that, and as well masterwork armor of the type of armor that you wear.
What does masterwork armor mean?
It is +1 to hit only.
What
No,
about armor?
Armor, it's lighter. It's it doesn't do anything like AC or anything like that. It's just lighter, and it lowers your check penalty down.
I thought it was armor check penalty was less.
Yeah.
And if your armor doesn't have a penalty?
Then it's just lighter.
Okay. Cool. And how much lighter?
I need to look up the look up the chart. I'll tell you on beginning of next week.
Okay. So it's +1 to hit, you said?
For the weapon, yes, +1 to hit.
I want to check something with armor from real quick.
I see if I can, instead of ordering a suit of armor for myself, I see if I can order a set of armor for my traveling companion, Mike, the Brave.
You have a traveling companion, Mike the Brave?
Yeah. Think he's gonna
If you're
try
talking
to
about Atramis, when I have player characters, I just assume they're there.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, him.
They're just
What about
basically
Phil?
NPCs. Yeah, he's going to have one.
Right.
What about Phil Knightley?
Phil Knightley was a person in the town. He's not with you guys.
Gotcha.
No,
So
yeah.
it is almost 7 o'clock Pacific. So for that, I think we'll just wrap up about 10 minutes early. That way Sam can get to his stream. So I do want to thank everybody for showing up and playing. Showing up, everybody that showed up to watch. Again, we do this every other Thursday. Right now is perfect time that if you really enjoyed what you watched, you can sub to either me or Samus through Amazon Prime or through paying them dollar bills. They are half price right now, so subs are right now is the perfect time to sub to somebody that you really like. Nimvin also has a channel. He streams this as well. If you're interested in subbing to him, you can do that as well through Nimvin Dirge Singer. But other than that, we will be back here. Not this next week, but the following week. I should be back from vacation as well then. So other than that, Sam's gonna be streaming some hardcore tonight. Or, no, Sarlona, right?
Probably Sarlona for the most part. Probably be a little bit of both if I know me, but I think I'm gonna try to do mostly Sarlona tonight.
All right, sounds good to me. So go ahead and check him out. I imagine he's gonna stop for some munchies and then start a stream up. So just hit that follow button, and that will let you know when he goes live. But other than that, I think I might stream tonight. Not quite sure, but we'll see. See how I'm feeling. Anyway, so thanks again for joining us. And any closing words, gentlemen?
Just toodles.
All right, cool. Have a good night, everyone, and hope to see you next time. Bye now.